All right, guys, we are back again. We are back again with another educational content for you guys. Entertainment purposes only. We're not financial advisors over here. We're just only going to share our thoughts and opinions on what exactly we see the markets of potentials. So right now we have the Australian dollar with the United States dollar. And last week I actually did a markup on this exact same pair, and the objective was just to see what exactly can the market do based off this zone, right? So it was at this area, right? So it was at this area right there. That was one of the zones that we marked up, as you can see right there with the price levels. And we also have this zone right here at the very bottom, as you can see with the price levels, right? And basically last week, what ended up happening was price was struggling within that zone, but it finally broke below the zone just to spike us out real quick before it can then go the overall move that it was actually aspiring to move. But basically, right now, due to the fact that we also comprehend on the daily time frame as well, there's something called a support zone at this area of support right here, where the market is at this moment resisting. So this week is a lot of things that can potentially happen, or one of few things can happen, right? The first thing that can potentially happen is the market can decide to retrace. The market can potentially retrace to this zone right here to continue going bullish. And the reason why it can potentially do that is because, as we can see, price resisted at this area. I'm actually going to delete this real quick. I'm also going to delete this, and I'm going to delete this, and I'm also going to delete this. All right, cool. So as we can see, price resisted this area last week, right? The 29th and the 30th, where prices the price came and rejected four times. It also rejected on the 26th and also rejected on the 31st, but finally broke above it, right? So the market had the potential to retrace down to that same price level of 0.65296 and 0.65435 to be able to give us that rejection to go back towards the upside, based on the fact that it already has a previous rejection of a previous support zone that now has turned into a resistance zone, depending of how strong it may be to close out the week. Or it can decide to either come to that same price level, break even lower, give us a retracement to go lower. And the reason why it could potentially go lower is because in the market, there's also something called an imbalance, okay? And the imbalance is just an area in the market where price has to fill up. And as you can see right here, price hasn't retraced back to that area within the past few weeks or days, right? So right now, the market is just is a very, very interesting area, but I know for sure is definitely at that rejection zone that can give us that potential retracement in order for it to either continue going bullish or break below to continue going bearish. Um, because that the overall structure is, as we can see, is a bearish momentum. And if I was to pull up the Fibonacci tool just to give us a potential retracement area to see where price is at right now, going from this zone, going from that price level, and as low as right there, right? So remember, for you to use the Fibonacci tool is from wick to wick, from high to low. Okay, as we can see, price came to our deadly zone of 78 price level, and right now it can just potentially just continue to tank. And if it decides to tank even lower, you can go ahead and start and get at least this 27.2 area. But let's say it does not do that, it can retrace down to the 38.2 and go bullish up onto the 127 area. That's something we can potentially look at right now for the week, guys. So just be on the lookout for that, so that way you can be able to prepare yourself to take that action. Remember, we don't predict the market; you respond to it, and make sure that you properly risk your account and make better decisions with no emotions involved or logic. Okay, I appreciate you guys so much, man. I'll see you guys in the next one.